Hello. Greetings to all the participants of the Canadian Cardiovascular Congress 2021. I hope everybody's having a great day. My name is Jos Risling, and it is my honor to share my experience with you today. Before I begin, I'd like to thank Lori Albers, who continues to have faith in me to share my journey and hopefully continue to inspire and pass on my own experience with amazing professional communities such as yourself. Quick note on me and my cardiovascular experience. I'm 49. I've been an educator for 26 years. 16 of those years has been as an in-school administrator in a kindergarten to grade 12 setting. No stress at all, none whatsoever. Moving on. So on March 23rd, 2019, I was playing hockey with a local awesome group of guys who get together every week and scrimmage. I knew something was off that day. In fact, when I was coaching senior badminton earlier that week, I had to run to the change room and hide because something was not okay with me. I was having some abnormal chest pains. Hide it, right? It'll pass, for sure it will. I suffered a massive heart attack at 6 o'clock that evening. I dropped like a rock at a friend's house while we were having a barbecue. My sons, ages 3 and 5 at the time, were playing in the same room. It was a horrible experience, to say the least. I was rushed to the hospital by my life-saving wife, who would not take no for an answer. After an ECG and some pain monitoring, I was rushed to Regina via ambulance. Stars could not fly that night due to wind conditions. Somewhere along the way, suddenly everything went silver and black, and I said something was not right. I guess I was essentially gone for a period of time. However, I was revived and transferred to a cardiac care ambulance closer to Regina. I will not forget that night being transferred ambulances, yelling for my life because I was so cold and scared. Well, I made it to Regina, stayed conscious, talked with a cardiac doctor, and was monitored for pain. The decision was made to go into surgery immediately and hopefully save my life. Dr. Booker, who I shall refer to as the miracle worker, he did save my life. He inserted 2 stents via my wrist. They would let me simmer, so to speak, for about 48 hours. Until they would go back in and insert 2 additional stents to prolong my life. My blockages were 90%, 90%, 80%, and 70%. 5 days later, still in awe of the experience and reflecting on my brush with death and mortality, I was released with, you guessed it, 5 to stay alive. I'm sure you're all very familiar with that situation. Anyone care to guess the main root cause of, I guess, my heart attack? I would think stress, working ridiculous hours, a young family, and here's the kicker, cholesterol. My levels were more than double, in fact, triple the acceptable safe amount of cholesterol in my system. My lipid panel was a mess. 30 years of being what I thought was, a healthy 210 pounds at 5'5", mind you, a little short there. Lifting a lot of weights, hockey, baseball, football, and outdoor adventures, and very active father still led me to a path of near death. My diet was mainly meat and heavy carbs. I did not really know vegetables and more healthy eating in that regard. So over the past 2 years, I have made some drastic changes to my diet, how I exercise, and how I process stress. In part 2, I'm going to obviously address the topic of the conversation today in the slides, and that is adhering to medication and my opinions on taking my medications. Hope to see you soon in part 2. Take care.